Hello everybody, welcome to the Sun City Stitchers channel. I'm Carlene.
And I'm Marlene.
And we are coming to you a day late.
Yes.
We normally do our videos on Friday, but yesterday was the end of a long week. Mm-hmm. We were both kind of tired. Then we had a glass of wine with dinner, and then we were really sleepy.
Yes.
And so we decided, you know what, let's wait. We'll do it Saturday morning. So here we are now. Marlene, how was your week?
It was good.
You
Yes,
added some more?
Yes, I added some more students, so now I have 12.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So you are busy, and
but
you were
they're
saying
coming on board slowly, so it's kind of
so you can kind of gradually build up to it.
Yeah.
But weren't you telling me that you were going to have 5 students every day, except
Yes.
Fridays you
Yes.
just have one?
Mm-hmm. I'll have 5 every day, and then Friday's just the one.
Oh, that's good. That works out really nice.
Yeah. So it's good.
I had a busy week at work. I finished cleaning the book room, so it's all nice and neat now, so that was good. I started working a little bit in the office. There were some file cabinets and things that needed to be cleaned in the closet and stuff like that. So I worked on that. I did get a call yesterday, and they're not ready yet to appoint the principal. I was expecting that Wednesday coming up this week was going to be my last day, but they did ask if I could stay longer, so I've been extended 2 more weeks until the middle of September. So I'm happy, but I'm going to be ready to be home too.
Yes.
You hear Minnie is squawking because she's been a little baby and been prancing around up here, and we just chased her down off the table because she was being naughty and trying to claw on my cross-stitch pieces, so she had to get down. So, a couple of things. Today, if you are not college football fans, today is week 0 in the college football season. So they had their very first game day on ESPN this morning. I did not make it up early enough to watch from the very beginning, but I did watch the end with their picks for who's going to be national champion in January when they play their bowl games. But we are going to go ahead and start a challenge.
Yes.
And it's going to be called Stitch College Game Day. And we're just kind of talking about some ideas.
Yes.
So Marlene, what do you think you're going to do? How are you going to structure yours?
Well, I don't really know. I guess I'll take the teams that are ranked the top 10 and just assign a project.
So you're going to go with just the top 10, or are you going to pick? Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose, I think I'm going to do the top 5 from the rankings that, that come out. And I'm going to assign a project to each of those. But then I have some teams that I really like.
Oh, yeah.
So, like I know UTEP won't make it into the top,
right?
Top rankings. So I'm gonna assign a project for UTEP, and then like Charlie likes Florida State, and I don't know if they're anywhere there in the rankings.
I'm not sure. I don't think they're top 10, but. And
then like NDSU, I always kind of follow the Bison, so I kind of like to do them, and Arkansas and Mizzou.
Yeah.
And so I don't know where they are in the rankings, but so I kind of thought I'd take the top 5 and then choose 5 teams of my own.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then, do you have any idea like which projects are you gonna assign?
No, I haven't thought about that yet. I need to.
But
look at
like,
that.
are you thinking of like? I don't really want to do like Fall on the Farm because I think I will have Fall on the Farm finished. Here's Minnie, little Miss Naughty Minnie. Don't knock the camera over, please. Okay, she said her hello, so she's laying down now. Let's see if she'll be nice.
Yes.
Mickey's having a snack, so he's nowhere to be seen. So I was thinking I don't really want to do Fall on the Farm because I think Fall on the Farm will be done. Also, maybe Home Sweet Home though, because we don't get that last magazine and I'm behind. So that one might work to do. But and then like my Chatelaines, like I'd like to do autumn hydrangea fog, poison garden, Hawaii,
and I was thinking even
changing seasons. I'm so far behind on that.
Far behind on changing seasons. I'm way far behind on my anniversaries of the heart. I could do that one. What were some of the other ones that I had that were big projects?
Is that you ringing? Yes, oh, okay, we'll just ignore it.
Yes.
Do you have any Paula Vaughn started?
Yeah, I just have the one, the April one.
Oh, and quilted bees.
Yes, quilted bees.
For sure, quilted bees, because I'd love to work on that some every week. Well, and what we're going to do is if the team wins,
we're going to put 100 stitches in.
We'll do 100 stitches. If it doesn't win that week, then we won't stitch on it. So, anyway, so I think we're going to start that. It'll start next weekend.
Yeah. No official.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend, because that's kind of the official start.
Today they did Nebraska and Northwestern, and they're actually playing in Dublin.
Dublin, I know. I saw the start of that game, and they were showing scenes from around Dublin.
And they were saying that Nebraska took all their own food because they didn't want to eat the food over there because the kids...
Really?
Yeah, they took their own food. Because, well, you know, the food is very different over there. And so they took, I mean, I think they were going to eat some of the food, but they did take some of their own food too. They brought their own food.
I didn't think the food in Ireland was different.
Well, but it's a lot of, like, mashed up vegetables and...
Yeah, Marlene was not a fan of any of the mashed stuff.
No.
The one night she ordered, of all things, chicken fingers and French fries. And she's like, this is so delicious. It's so funny. All the rest of us are having stuff from Ireland. She's having chicken fingers and French fries.
I'm not very brave when it comes to food.
All right, so that's our college game day, and kind of plans for that. I haven't looked yet on Instagram to see whether or not we're going to do a hashtag. I haven't checked that. I haven't set up an event yet, but that will happen this weekend. So enough about that. Marlene, what did you get stitched this week?
Well, I finished one of my smalls that went with a little mystery by Lizzie Kane.
Oh, so this is going to get left here for me to do. Isn't that pretty? What does it say? Enjoy today.
Yeah, that's so hard to do because it's in the middle of...
Oh, that's right.
Oh my gosh,
and then this one is the front and one is the back. I believe this one's the back.
This is the front. This is side one.
Enjoy today goes on the back.
Well, I don't know. It said side one and side two.
Huh. Well,
I would like it the other way. I don't think it matters.
No, I'm sure not. Oh.
So, now your phone is ringing.
Yeah, it's Danny.
Oh. What do you need?
Okay, we'll let her get that phone. So this is going to be the piece. It'll be front and back, and it's going to be like a little scissor fob. So I don't know yet if I'll fill it with the little crushed pecan shells or if I'll fill it with fiber fill. But anyway, so this will get finished once I get done with work. One of the things I stitched on this week, I got the tufted pin cushion front done. And then I have to do the back. I have to do...
They come out, but then there's like a fee that you have to pay for a Saturday something.
I have to do a outline.
Okay, but I'll give them a call.
And backstitch.
Okay, bye.
So I have that. And then, is there a problem?
Yes, my pump isn't working on my air conditioner.
Oh, her air conditioning pump is not working. So that's not good. Then I worked on Hawaii. This is the Chatelaine, and the top part is done, but then I decided was not happy with one of the colors up here, so I tore this out, and I worked on filling this in. I got that all filled in. I started working here on the top, but I'm gonna have to make a few adjustments to the colors because they're not quite blending the way I want them to. So I'm gonna make a couple of adjustments with the colors I'm using.
Because
the colors that they have, I just don't think it's not quite right. So I need to change that, because remember, we change colors.
Yes.
So with the colors that we picked that were anchor, they had given a DMC number and we pulled that color and then matched. But now when I'm actually putting it in the piece,
it was like green and it should have been blue.
It should have been more blue tones, and the colors that we have that were anchor conversions were more on the green tones. So I want to switch to more blue tones because it's supposed to be in the sky. So I need to make some adjustments there. What else did you work on, Marlene?
I worked on autumn hydrangea fog.
Oh no, here comes little Minnie again. Okay, yes, honey, you're blocking the view. Thank you, sweetie.
I worked on autumn hydrangea fog.
Oh, look at the back. Now this is that Gloriana silk, right? That we bought that was over-dyed?
Yes.
Because it's supposed to be very over-dyed, and it's just like a black work. Now, where did you use 2 strands, Marlene?
Around on the outline. The outline here.
Okay.
Around this.
So that's 2
right
strands.
There. That's 2 strands, and then I'm also going to use 2 strands because you also outlined this part.
Oh, on the inside of the cross stitch row.
Yeah, so I'm going to do 2 strands there too, but the other I used 1 strand.
I like that because it gives it nice dimension. Very pretty. Oh, I love that. Those are perfect, like fall colors. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty.
Yeah, I really like it too. So anyway, so I'm.
And then I also worked on my changing seasons, and I have this top left-hand corner box almost finished. This is the spring box, and I chose to do it in yellows and purples, and then the green stems. My plan was it was going to look a little bit like irises, but I don't really know if it has that effect, but I think the colors are good.
Yes, that's
so it looks pretty. So I'm gonna get that finished today. Just the little green leaves that I'm putting in, and then move on to something else the rest of the weekend.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Yes. So.
Okay. So let's see. That was our.
That's all I had for stitching this week.
Then, last week, remember we talked about whether we were gonna do Sampler September or Sunflower September. And we decided that we were going to do Sunflower September and do this little Hello Autumn Sue Hillis design with the little red truck. And so we're going to do, it's charted with either DMC or I guess Sullivan's. But we're going to use our anchor conversions from the DMC and use anchor floss. The model was stitched on 32 count. But Marlene and I each have a fabric we want to use that happens to be 28 count. So we're going to do a 28 count.
I'm going to try working on an even weave. So I'm doing the
Joblin lamb's wool 28 count even weave. So by Witchelt. So that is Marlene's color. Let's take it out of the package so they can see the color. I'm going to use a 28 count. This is actually an over-dyed, but it's that one that's actually, it's not over-dyed on both sides, so you can choose to stitch on the fabric that is not printed with the over-dyed look or the hand-dyed look, or you can stitch on the mottled side. And I'm going to stitch on the mottled side And so that's the one I'm gonna be using. Yeah, it's in the second drawer from the end, but I thought you should have just been able to open it.
No, you can't. I thought we could too, but mine doesn't have it.
So I'm going to be using that. So let's have Marlene show you what that looks like when it's not in the plastic. So really pretty. I got some of this too. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but yeah, it's the Joblin lamb's wool. So it's real pretty. It's going to be very pretty for fall.
Yeah.
I like that look.
And I'm excited to try the even weave to see how it...
Yeah, that might be a little easier for you to stitch on with rather than the fat and thick linen threads.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yes. So I'm very excited to try it. Okay. So what's next?
So let's go ahead and talk about what's coming up. We've talked a little bit about fabrics that we're going to use. And so what are you going to stitch next week?
Well, next week I'm going to work on Home Sweet Home. I'm going to work on my Seaside Sentinel.
So pretty.
So,
this is the newest issue that came out, huh?
Yeah, it has
the two new houses, which was the Cozy Country and the New York City Brownstone.
Right.
Here. Really pretty.
Yes.
Mini.
So, and then, so that's one of the things I'm going to work on.
I am going to, well, I have a little bit of homework to finish up, but I don't have any new homework assignments for the last 3 days in August. Then we'll start something in September, I suppose, midweek. But I'm going to really push to get the border finished on this one, because then this one will be done. Pretty. So I want to do that. And then if I get that finished, then I want to work on getting the Anniversaries of the Heart finished. So I have just the little bit left on that one block, and then this block, which is mine, the bonus block. Yeah, so that's it, and then this project will be finished. So I'm gonna work and really push to get these two done so that I can take them off my to-do list.
And then I'm also going to continue to work on Autumn Hydrangea Fog some more.
So pretty. So now what comes after? What do you, I mean, I know you said you have to backstitch around, but what goes out here?
There's some metallic, some of the...
So we're talking about what is going to go around here.
It's like a... and then there are some specialty stitches, road stitches.
Oh, okay. And so that's the next row around here.
And then there's a second border too, and it has like the road stitches that go in right here next to this row. They're actually square roads.
Oh, okay.
And then the next ones that are in the next border, they're rectangle roads.
Oh, so they're bigger.
Yeah.
Oh,
so anyway, so
how fun.
I'm excited to work on
get that out. That one is going to be one that I do for one of the top 5 teams, so that I get to work on it during the fall. So
yeah, mine is too. Mine is going to be that one. And Poison Garden. I'm going to put Poison Garden too.
I want
because
Poison Garden.
Poison Garden is so fun to work on in October and stuff because
it's got those cauldrons and bubbling things.
So so other than that, that's
all right. So that's what we have coming up. And I don't know that we have much else coming up next week. Just
and we're gonna start this one
next weekend, Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
We'll start this one. Now Minnie is hissing at Mickey. She's just being really obnoxious. Poor little Mickey. She still doesn't think he smells right after he went to the vet. And it's like, you're being ridiculous, Minnie. Anyway, that's what we're going to be working on, what we're going to be stitching on. We hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, that you get some stitching time. And remember from us Sun City Stitchers that a day without laughter is like a day without sunshine.
So wherever you are, bring your own sunshine.
And keep on stitching. See you next week.